Hi friends, welcome back. Welcome to everyone. Yeah. So let's start, friends. Welcome back. Very good evening to everyone. So last class you have seen that how to create a project, how to create a package with the naming standards, how to create a class with naming convention, and what is a Java class. You have seen the last class. Okay. So let's recap the class and we'll continue with the interface and abstract classes. So what is the Java class? It's a class, it's a plan, template, or a blueprint. If class is a plan or template means we have to plan something inside a class. What we have to plan in a class? Some data properties and some behaviors. We have to plan inside this class. What are these? What are this type of behaviors? These are called concrete behaviors. Concrete behavior means the behavior which has a body, open, close curly brackets. This kind of behaviors we call concrete behaviors. How do we access class planned properties and behaviors means just by creating object for this class in a main method. So in a main method, here we created the object for this class. So new is a keyword, the class name of this is a class object. Where do I store this class object? Into one variable that can be any user defined name. And the type is what? Second class type. Object is second class object of type second class type. As I shown you, 10 is an integer object of type int, how it is a data type. Ravi Lella is a string object, type is a string, it is like a second class object storing into second class type.
Hello.
For understanding, I've given this. Okay, fine.
Hello.
So, yes.
Sir, is this the first class or how much class have been completed before this?
So yesterday we started creating all the project packages on this thing. This second class of practical thing.
Okay.
Okay. So anyhow, if people who has joined today newly, so I was giving in YouTube only these videos, three videos are uploaded. First is introduction, second is installation part, third day yesterday, which is project package classes creations. Okay. So I'm sharing in chat box. If anybody wants, you can see watch the recordings.
So actually, I want some help from you.
What would help, sir?
Sir, actually, I have completed my engineering in 2018 from civil
Okay.
engineering background. So we don't have any knowledge of coding.
Yeah, nothing to worry. See, everything I will take care from the scratch. Code, Java, Selenium, DevOps, framework, project, everything from scratch we're giving, sir. Nothing to worry.
So I means the question is arising to me is that whether should I do automation testing or not?
See,
That
this course can
is a
be taken by this course can be taken by freshers, experienced persons, non-IT background people. Any kind of people can take this course.
okay.
Okay, there is no restriction who can take, who not to take. Anyone can take. These are the concepts we are covering. Don't worry. Just go through that recordings link what I shared you. So what the classes interaction and the installation part, everything you can find in YouTube. Okay, fine.
Yes.
So these are the data properties behaviors we plan in a class. Then how can we access them means just by creating the class object. So the class reference we can call whatever we have planned in a class. We can just access by this class reference variable dot. We can access them. Okay, fine. That's the class. Now we can also create interfaces under these packages. So how do we create interfaces? Yes, right click on any one of the package where you want to create interfaces. Just right click on package, new. Earlier we created class by clicking on class. Now we want to create interface means just click on interface. Here we have to give the interface name. What is the naming conventions to follow means same like as a class. How we follow camel case for creating the class names, and similar process for creating interface also camel case. If we give lowercase, it gives the warning. Okay, na? So for every interface you create, we give the name. the default access modifier will be the public. For interface, there is no superclass. Only the default modifier is access modifier is there. And we don't see any main method checkbox also here. When creating the class, we can see the main method checkbox, but creating interface, we don't see main method checkbox. We don't see superclass. Only the access modifier only will be available for interface. Just click on finish. Easily we can differentiate the class and interface. See, for class, we can see the class keyword and class name. For interface, interface keyword and interface name, we can identify easily. And while seeing here also, we can easily identify. See, only the icon is there, which is class. Here icon with I character is there, means which is interface. While seeing these icons also, we can differentiate what is a class, what is an interface. Okay, now fine.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. Where you
What is the sorry?
interface, sir? Where we
Sorry?
create interface, sir? How to create interface, sir?
That's what, see, we just I shown you how to create interface. We are discussing that about only. Okay, just wait. We're discussing what is interface, where we use all those things. Now it comes. Okay, fine. What is the interface? Hiding the implementation details while exposing service names is called as an interface. Hiding the implementation details while exposing service names is called as an interface. To make understand the interface, the best example is ATM machines. Yes. So if we want to draw the money, where do we go? To the ATM machine. Yes, we go in front of ATM machine. Where ATM is called as an interface. So interface means what? Where user interacts is called interface, right? Where user interacts is called interface. So how you are taking online classes? Through interface, go to meeting. How you are accessing your amount through interface ATM. How you are getting your money? How you are getting your cash? Through ATM interface. Okay. Best example to make understand interface is the ATM machine, because ATM is one interface where user interacts with the ATM interface and he will access the amount. He will get the amount. How can access the amount? So in that ATM interface, it is providing some services. It's providing some services. It's providing some services. What kind of services? Withdrawal, deposit, mini statement, like this. Some services are available in the ATM interface. As user come in front of ATM interface, he will click any one of the service to draw the money as withdrawal. You are clicking on the withdrawal service, and what happens? You are only bothered about to get the cash from the ATM interface. You're not bothered about in getting the logic behind the withdrawal service. Yes or no? You're only bothered to get the cash just by clicking on service withdrawal in ATM interface. So once you click on service withdrawal, that is invoking the functionality of the withdrawal somewhere else where it is defined, executing the withdrawal statements and giving cash to you. So here, best example to understand interface is ATM machine. Hiding the implementation details by exposing service names is called interface. See, in ATM interface, only the service names like withdrawal, deposit, mini statement, only service names only we can see. We cannot see the logic behind the withdrawal, all those things. It hides the services implementation. Yes or no? Withdrawal, deposit, mini statement, only service names will be displayed, but the implementation logic is hidden. That's what interface. Hiding the implementation details while exposing service names is called as an interface. To make to best understanding to understand about interfaces, best example is ATM machine. Okay, fine. Next, what interface contains? Friends, what class contains means you said data properties and behaviors. What kind of behaviors in the class we can see, friends? Come on. What kind of behaviors we have seen in the class? Huh?
Methods.
What kind of methods? What kind of behaviors in the class? Come on, friends. What kind of behaviors? Concrete behaviors.
Concrete behaviors.
Now coming to the interface, what interface contains means it contains properties and behaviors. Interface also contains data properties and behaviors. Let me give that. The property and it contains behaviors as well. But friends, when I was defining the behavior, it was throwing some error. So friends, interface takes data properties and behavior only, but not a concrete behavior. It takes an abstract behaviors. What is abstract behavior? Abstract behavior which don't have a body, just a method name ends with a semicolon. This method name ends with semicolon. That is a method, abstract method we say in the interface. No concrete methods will entertain in the interfaces. Here, if any error comes on your program, just make habit to mouse over. Here we can see that first line is giving as an error message. Down we can see the quick fixes, the solution to fix that error. Okay, see here. What states the error? Abstract methods do not specify a body, which means the interface will take 100% abstract behaviors, no concrete behaviors at a time. So tell me, while seeing these three quick fixes, which a quick fix is resolved for this issue? Come on, among these three, which action can I take? Which quick fix can I take to resolve it? Of seeing
Remove method body.
Remove method body. This is what the abstract method syntax. Method name ends with semicolon. This is called abstract. So class will take data properties and concrete behaviors which has a body. Interface will take a data property and behaviors of abstract behaviors. No body will be there. Just a method service name. That's it. Like this, 100%. The interface will take a abstract behavior. Okay, then interface has planned some data properties and some abstract behaviors. How do I access this interface data properties and behaviors? As you know the knowledge, Ravi, in class we have planned some data properties and concrete behaviors. How we have access in the class, friends? How we have access this data properties and behaviors? Come on. How we access them? The planned data properties and concrete behaviors of the class. How did we access the? Come on.
System.out main method.
How we accessed? I'm not asking where we accessed. How we have accessed the planned properties and concrete behaviors of the class. How we accessed them?
By creating object.
Then why this much late? Come on.
Object class.
Object of the class in a main method. So now I am talking about in interface we have planned some data properties and abstract behaviors. How do we access? As you know the only the source, you will say like while getting object for interface. Yes or no?
Yes.
So where do we create an object for the interface? Friends, we are getting some kids noise. Can you please be near mute? Don't mind.
Main method.
In main method. Okay, friends. In main method, we will be creating the object for interface. While creating interface, did we see any main method checkbox to create main method here? No, right? What? While creating interface, we don't see any main method. Okay, no issues. Firstly, let me give the shortcut method name as a main. Just give control space. Click on it. Okay. In this main method, let's try to create object for interface to access these properties and abstract behaviors. How do we create object, friends? Come on, tell me. You know the process. Come on. Come on, friends. Tell me the answer. How we have created object for class? Similar way. Please tell me your friends. Come on.
RBI.
Huh?
RBI, OBG, OBJ.
RBA off.
No,
This is the
RBI.
interface object. Where do I store this interface object? In some variable. Yes or no? Is of what type? RBI type. So RBA interface object storing into one variable of type RBA type. Tell me friends, is it aligned to create an object for interface? No, right? It was not. See, if I mouse over on that object creation, it says cannot instantiate the type RBA because in the interface, we having 100% abstract behaviors which don't have any body implementation for these methods. Just a method prototypes. There is no meaning of creating object to access this abstract behaviors. Therefore, syntactically, so it is not supporting to create an object. Creating object also there is no meaning because no functionality is defined for these behaviors. Just method prototypes. That's it. Method declaration. So there's so which means for interfaces directly we cannot create an object. Then how can we access them? Next question comes. Okay, if not able to create an object for interface means we cannot access these properties and abstract behaviors. Then how can I access them? The question comes like this. Yes, we have to implement the interface abstract methods in some child classes. Okay, we have to implement the interface abstract methods in some child classes. Through the child class object creation, we can access. Understanding? So to make understand, one example to say, father is having two empty lands. Think withdrawal and deposit. Okay, na? Father is having two empty lands. So inherently, that father properties, two empty lands, will be given to the child. Yes or no? Practically, if you think your properties, your father properties will be given to you. What you will doing? We will be constructing building on what parent given empty lands. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Then that properties belongs to whom? Parent or child now? After giving to the child means belongs to child. Child
Child, sir.
can enjoy the revenue of that property. Same thing happens here. Interface having abstract behaviors. These abstract behaviors are getting implemented in some child classes. Through the child class only we are going to be access them. So let me create one class for implementing the RBI interface abstract methods. Okay. Now let's create one class named as ICICA. In this class, I would like to implement the RBI interface abstract methods. How do I implement an ICICA class? Here we use a keyword class implements IMP. Just to give 3 characters and give control space. No need to risk in typing complete keywords. Just in each word 3 characters enough. In implements, just to give 3 characters IMP control space. What I need to implement the interface RB control space. Now child class ICICA class caught error saying that the type ICICA must implement the inherited abstract methods of RBI. Tell me, here we have 2 quick fixes are available. Which quick fix can I take to resolve it? Come on. See the error message and tell me the answer. The type ICICA must implement the inherited abstract methods of RBI. Tell me, which action can I take? Come on, friends.
Make type
Make
ICICA
type
abstract.
abstract.
See this error message properly. Once again, everyone.
abstract.
The type ICICA must to implement is saying that the inherited abstract methods of RBI. RBI have abstract methods that must to implement in ICICA. It's clearly saying that. Tell me what action. Come on, friends. The question is very clear. Answer is also very clear in front of you. Come on. Clearly saying that the type ICICA class must implement the inherited abstract methods of RBI. Do you want to implement in ICICA? It is asking. Do you want to implement ICICA class? The RBI methods?
Unimplemented methods.
Yes, add unimplemented methods. See, friends, in RBI we have unimplemented methods are there. We have to add in the ICSA class or not to give implementation. Yes, just click on it. See, the RBI abstract methods are getting override, and here giving the yes implementation. Here. Just give like sys out overridden in ICICA. Like here also I'm giving like implementation something. I am deposit overdone in ICICA. So RBI abstract methods gets implemented in ICICA class while overriding, redefining, and giving the yes definition for this method. Now, who will access these implemented methods? Come on, who can access these methods?
ICICI.
We have given implementation for ICSA. Through ICSA class, we can access these implemented behaviors. So how can I access them through ICSA? How the process? Creating object for ICSA class. Where do we create object for ICSA class? In main method. Yes. So in a class, let's have a main method main control space. So here in this main method, I will create object for this ICSA class. New ICICR. Store into one variable is of type ICICI class type. And with that reference a variable, I can call deposit method from ICICI class. I dot withdrawal also is from ICICI class. Now save this program and run this program. See friends, I am deposit overdone in ICICI. I am withdrawal overdone in ICICI. Like this, one interface abstract methods I can implement in many classes. To make you understand, I'll tell you one example. Friends, tell me, if you have ADM, if you have a bank accounts in various banks, ICICI, HDFC, Kotak, SBI, like this, so many banks we have a account. If you want to draw the money in any one of that bank, okay, so what is the service you click in any one of the bank to draw the money? Come on, what is the service name? You click in front of ATM.
Withdraw.
Draw the money. Withdrawal. So why it is withdrawal in every child banks? Every banks, because ICICI, Kotak Mahindra, HDFC, SBI, every banks are child banks from RBI bank. Every child banks has to be strictly follow the rules of RBI standards. See, if you want to draw the money, withdrawal. If you want to deposit, deposit. Mini statement like these are the standards. The implementation logic for these services will be vary bank to bank. Yes or no? ICSA, they wants to start this service. They have to implement they have to follow the standards of RBI, implement RBI. And with using that services, they are giving their own implementation for withdrawal and deposit in ICICI. If tomorrow HDFC wants to start their services, they must use the services of RBI and they will give their own implementations. Understanding? Vendor to vendor. Functionalities vary. Yes or no? In that case, you declare as one interface providing some abstract methods. So vendor to vendor, what they want to implement, they will use these services and they will implement their own implementations. Understanding? Now, HDFC class, I'm creating one more. Like this, one interface abstract methods can implement in multiple classes. Okay. So HDFC is starting their services and they want to implement the RBI abstract methods in HDFC. How do I implement? Come on. How do I implement now? RBI abstract methods. I want to implement.
Implements RBI.
Implements. What to implement? The RBI.
RBI.
Now, child class caught error. What it says? What it say? What to do that now?
Add
Add
unimplemented methods.
Yes. HDFC must to implement the inherited abstract methods of RBI. Do you want to implement in HDFC? Yes. Add unimplemented methods in HDFC. Yes, click on it. So let me copy paste this message. Okay. So I am withdrawal overdone in HDFC. I am deposit withdrawal in HDFC. Now, friends, these methods gets implemented in this HDFC class. And who can access these implemented behaviors? Who will access them? In which class we have given implementation? HDFC. Through this class object creation only, we can access them. New HDFC of is a HDFC class object storing into what variable and is of type HDFC class type. With that reference variable, yes, we are calling deposit from HDFC. H dot withdrawal is from HDFC. Now save this program and run this program. See, like this, tomorrow some new bank is going to be start their services, so they must follow the guidelines of RBI. So every bank will have their own class. In that class they're going to be implements the RBI, and RBI abstract methods must to implement in that respect to child bank class, and that can be accessed with the class object creation. Yes or no?
Yes.
When the functionalities are vary vendor to vendor, okay, vendor to vendor, the functionalities, okay, we're having vendor to vendor is vary, then you create one interface and declare abstract methods, and those will get implemented in respect to child classes. Whoever want, they will implement this interface, and the interface abstract methods they'll implementing as their own. Okay, and so like this, one interface abstract methods can implement in multiple child classes. Okay, and with respect to child class object creation, we can access. Yes, fine. Friends, not only in implementation class we can access, also we can access through interface also. We can access that implemented methods of respect to classes. We can also access through interface also, friends. But I shown you when I'm creating object for interface, it was throwing error. Yes, it was throwing error. No, directly we cannot create object for interface, friends, but indirectly we can create. In accessing the implementation class behaviors through this interface reference, we can access. So tell me, this RBI abstract methods gets implemented in how many classes? This RBI abstract methods gets implemented in how many classes? In 2 classes. So what I was doing, that implementation class objects I was creating, new ICAC of, new HDFC of. Then which classes given implementation? That class objects I was creating. Now, where do I store these implementation class objects? In some variable. Okay. In some variable of RBI type. So RBI. So I'm storing into. So interface, RBI's interface reference variable holding the multiple implementation class objects. This concept we call polymorphism. One to many. One interface reference holding how many class objects? 2 implementation class objects I was storing. One to many. This concept is called polymorphism. One reference is holding multiple implementation class objects. Now we will accessing I dot deposit. is coming from where? RBI, because I is what type? RBI type. Does RBI has deposit or not? Yes. Compilation time with this RBI reference, it was taking deposit from RBI only. Now I dot withdrawal is coming from where? RBI, because I is what type? RBI type. Does RBI has withdrawal or not? In compilation time, deposit and withdrawal are coming from RBI only. But in runtime, when I execute the program, these methods are being executed of this class implemented one. Okay. Now here also I dot deposit is coming from where in compilation time? In RBI. Even I dot withdraw is coming from where? From RBI, because I is of type RBI type. RBI has deposit withdrawal. In compilation time, this and this will take a RBI methods only. But runtime what executes? In this class implemented deposit withdrawal will execute. In here, in this class implemented deposit withdrawal will execute in a runtime. Now let me run this. See friends. So this is compilation time, it was given that RBI methods, but runtime what executed? ICSA implemented behaviors. And this compilation time, these are shown as RBI methods, but runtime what executes? This class implemented behaviors got executed. This is called polymorphism. Interface. One interface reference variable holding multiple implementation class objects. This is called polymorphism. One to many. One is holding multiple objects, right? So directly we cannot get object for interface, but indirectly with using polymorphism concepts, we can get object. Is everyone clear about interface? When the requirements are dynamic and the requirements are not freezed, requirements are vary vendor to vendor, then you declare as an interface. In interface, it takes data properties, 100% abstract behaviors. And can we create object for interface? Means directly? No, we cannot. So then what to do, friends? First of all, we have to implement the RBI interface abstract methods in n number of classes. In wherever you want, in every class we can implement just by using the implements keyword giving interface name. Then I will implement the what are the unimplemented methods of RBI will get implemented in respect to classes. Okay. And in the rest, in which class we are given implementation with the class object we can access, or also we can access in interface also, but indirectly with using polymorphism concept. Interface reference will holds the implementation class object. Is everyone clear? Interface concept. Everyone clear, friends? Fine. Yes. Yes, go ahead. Okay, fine. Now we'll talk about abstract class. Abstract class. Friends, abstract class will be created as a class only. Just we'll check a checkbox abstract to become the class as an abstract class. Okay, na? So on any package, you right click on it, new class, just give name, we give that any name. Okay. So now check this checkbox abstract, then this class becomes as an abstract class. See friends, you can see abstract keyword. See, normal class, we have class key public access modifier, class keyword and class name. For interface, we can see public access modifier, interface keyword and interface name. And coming to the abstract class, here we can see public access modifier, abstract keyword, class and class name like this. Here also we can easily differentiate. Interface will have an I character on this icon. Abstract class will have a character in its icon. Normal class will don't have any characters in these icons. Here also we can easily differentiate what is interface, what is a normal class, what is abstract class, like this. Okay, fine. Friends, state question. What Java classes contains? Come on. What Java classes contains? Come on, friends.
Blueprint 9.
Abstract
What
class.
Java class contains? What it contains?
Data properties and concrete behaviors.
Yes, data properties and concrete behaviors. Then what interface contains?
Data properties and abstract behaviors.
Yes. Now come to the abstract class. What abstract class contains means this also contains data properties and behaviors only. Oh, then what kind of behaviors? Both concrete behaviors and abstract behaviors, both type of behaviors the abstract class will take. Okay, na? Contains concrete behaviors and abstract behaviors. Here, on concrete behavior. M1 concrete in okay, and one concrete behavior and one abstract behavior. Public void. Abstract means we give ends with semicolon, right? But friends, okay, abstract class will take data behavior of concrete behavior and abstract behavior. But in abstract behavior, when declaring abstract behavior, we got some error. See friends, what it's saying. Read the error message and tell me which quick fix can I take. Come on. Come on,
Add
friends.
body.
So I'm saying abstract class will have abstract behaviors. Already we have a concrete behavior M1. Why should we add a body for M2? I want to make this as a abstract method.
So the error says the method body.
So this method requires a body instead of semicolon. So error itself is misguiding us, friends. So here we go with quick fixes, add a body. No, we should not add a body. I want to maintain as an abstract method only. So change abstract class M2 to the abstract. Okay. M2 to the abstract we have to make. So here, if I click on it, so here explicitly you must give the abstract keyword in making the abstract methods inside the abstract class. But whereas in interface for abstract methods, I don't give any abstract keyword because implicitly in interface abstract methods, it has an abstract keyword. Explicitly, even if you give also, doesn't matter. Any issues coming, right? Because implicitly it has a abstract keyword. But whereas in abstract class, abstract methods, explicitly you must give the abstract keyword to make method as an abstract method. Understanding? Fine. So abstract class has properties and concrete and abstract behaviors. Now, how do I access this abstract class properties and behaviors? Means you have a small idea creating object for this class. Let's try to create. Where do we create object for these classes? In a main method. Let's have a main control space and main method structure builds. In this main method, we will be creating object for the abstract class, storing into one variable and is of type. Friends, we are getting some error. Why? Cannot instantiate the type abstract. Friends, when the class is abstract class, yes, definitely we cannot create object for abstract class because abstract classes will take abstract methods. Whether abstract methods are declared or not doesn't matter. When the class is abstract class means which restricts to create an object for the abstract classes. So if object is not created means we cannot access these properties and behaviors. Yes or no? Then how can we access this abstract class properties behaviors means through some child classes. Through some child classes. Friends, same interface. We cannot create object means what we did, friends? We have implemented the interface abstract methods in some child classes using keyword what? What keyword we
Implements.
use? Implements. And with that child class object we accessed. But now in this case, the abstract class behaviors must to, what are the unimplemented behaviors must to implement in some child classes. Through child class object creation we can access. Yes, while implementing the abstract class unimplemented behaviors in some child classes, the implementation keyword is different here. For interface implementing is a implements. For abstract class methods to implement in child class, we use a extends keyword. Okay, na? So let me create one child class. In this class, I'll give implementation. Okay, child class. In this class, I will give the implementation. How do we implement the? So friends, abstract class methods to implement in child class, we use a extends keyword. Where extends the keywords turns to the inheritance. Okay, what to extend here? Abstract class. Now child class caught error and saying that the type child class must implement the inherited abstract methods of the abstract class. Do you want to implement in child class all the unimplemented behaviors? Say yes or no. Yes, right? So what happens in this case? Which method is unimplemented in abstract class, friends? In abstract class, which method is unimplemented? M1, M2. Which is unimplemented? Come on, friends. In abstract class, M1, M2, two methods are there. Which method is unimplemented in this M1 and M2?
M2, sir.
M2. That method will get implemented. Okay, na? So, M2 done in. So how do I access abstract class M1 concrete method and child class M2 implemented method? How can I access means just by child class object creation. New child class of storing into one variable of type child class type. With that reference of variable, we can access M1 from first abstract and obj dot M2 from child class. Here M1 from first abstract because M1 got implemented in first abstract, so that's calling there. M2 has given implementation. Of course, the method M2 belongs to the first abstract class only, but implementation has given where, which class? Child class. Everything can access. Here, we run this program. Friends, here, same example I'm saying here. Father is having one already constructed building is there, and one more property, empty land is there with father. The same thing here, example, abstract class. One concrete method and one abstract method. This is equivalent to constructed building. This is equivalent to the empty land. These properties will be given to the child. How it is giving? Well, extending. While extending, so parent is giving their properties to this child class. So what child can do? Child can use as a like 100 years old building what father has given, and child will what will do will be constructing building on empty land. The same thing happen or not here? M1 is used as a like, and M2 has implemented and used. Yes or no? Come on, friends. I was saying clear examples also. Even if you're not understanding this, there is no meaning. Come on.
Yes, sir.
I'm giving practical example. I'm giving that. Even you're not understanding this, there is no meaning. Please respond. So parent is having already constructed 100 years old building like M1 and M2 like empty land. Okay, na? One constructed building and one empty land. Okay, na? So when this given to a child, what child can do? Child can use as it is from this abstract class concrete M1, and M2 must implement in child class and needs to access. Same thing happen here or not? M1
Yes, sir.
class, M2 where we implemented in child class that we accessed. Friends, suppose in practically parent having 100 years old building that is not liked by the child, child can remodify that building or not? What father given? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Same thing. The abstract class concrete method as of now we make reuse it. We have make use the in the child class, but I don't want to use. I want to modify and I want to use it. So what I do in child class, I will redefine how I abstract class M2 is override in child class. Similar way, abstract class M1 concrete I can redefine. I am M1 overdone in child class. So friends, once child is overriding parent given 100 years old building, the which property can be accessed? Parent one or child one? Child one, right? Now M1 is coming off child implemented one, not the abstract class one. Got it? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Other
Yes, sir.
is get override by child means we can see only the child override building only, not a parent one, right? The same thing.
Yes. Sir, a small query here. So, how we are going to differentiate between this integer and abstract, sir? So, for integers, we told it will be hidden. Sorry?
Tomorrow we'll talk about axis, non-axis modifiers. Just now I never discuss all these axis modifiers, non-axis modifiers. I will differentiate. Tomorrow you'll come to know all these informations. Okay?
Sure, sir. Sure.
Axis modifiers are there. So many non-axis modifiers are there. Tomorrow I'll discuss all these things. Okay? Where public is an axis modifier, where static is a non-axis modifier. Okay, na? Like this, we have so many axis modifiers are there. Like this, we have so many non-axis modifiers are there. And this is called return type. All these things we'll talk in tomorrow's session. Okay?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And one more thing. Can we create object for abstract class? Tell me, friends. Can we create object for abstract class?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
No.
We cannot. Because why? There are some unimplemented behaviors are there. There is no meaning of creating object to access that unimplemented behavior. So syntactically it says cannot instantiate the object for. In which class we are implementing, in that class only we can implement and we can access. Or another way, we can use polymorphism concept here and we can access here as well. So tell me, friends, is abstract class methods get implemented in which class? Child class, right? This class,
Yes, sir.
so what we do, the implementation class object we are creating and storing into where, friends? Into this abstract class. Now see here, obj dot m1 is coming from where? Abstract class. M2 is coming from where? Abstract class. Because obj is what type? Abstract class type. Does abstract class contains m1 m2 or not? That's what obj is giving m1 m2 coming from abstract class. But runtime, these methods are being executed in these child class implemented behaviors in runtime. See here? Got it? You can access either in implementation classes objects or in an abstract class itself using polymorphism concept. We can access them. Got it? Everyone clear?
Yes, sir. Sir, one more help. Could you please upload the video like once the class has been completed?
Yes, yes. See here, first 4 5 days, the videos will be uploaded on YouTube. See, first starting 3 days, videos are there on YouTube. So I already pinged in chat box. Once again, I was pinging you. Don't mind. Still some more people has to do the payments. So by tomorrow, most probably we'll share through Google Drive. As of now, just to follow this YouTube channel. Okay, na?
Okay, sir. For today's session also will upload in YouTube, sir.
So just the coming 2 class only will be uploaded on YouTube. First 5 6 classes will be uploaded on YouTube. From later onwards, I will share through Google Drive.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Not to interrupt.
Sir,
Just
we will get the link through mail for you YouTube uploads.
no, I have pinged in chat box, right? Just you search in here. Just you search here. 1 second. Soft. Let's go to YouTube first of all. Okay. Soft online training something. So go to the YouTube and check. Okay.
Mm.
Java. If you search here in YouTube. So recent 1 second, I will be there. Yeah, 4 days, sir. SELENIUM Java with Mahesh. Okay, sorry. Yeah, here you can see 4 days back. You can see SELENIUM with Java tutorial demo 1. If you click on it, you can get that right. Okay, friends. So here we can see like this. Okay, na? See like this we have. I shared in a chat box also the link. Just go to that 1 2 3 like this. You have 4 days ago videos are uploaded. Past 4 days videos are uploaded in this.
So we can able to access 4 days, 3 days.
Yes.
Recording.
Yes, today's videos are there. Today's video will be get uploaded soon after completion of class.
Sir, when
Okay.
we will get material to prepare simultaneously?
Yeah, I will share by tomorrow. I'll share all those things, sir. By tomorrow, I'll share all those things, materials and videos also will be uploaded to the Google Drive that I'll be shared. Because some people have not done the payments, only 9 people we have received the payments, and rest people are doing in progress. So by tomorrow we'll be completing, and by tomorrow we'll share all these things. Okay. In meanwhile, you're just watching this YouTube of your batch only. These all things.
Any
Please go there.
WhatsApp created, sir, for this group?
No, madam. You can communicate with the management. Those things. Okay.
Oh, okay. For internal communication, sir, like with our.
That's what I'm saying. That just to communicate with the management. Request for those things. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I'm not to talk on this. That's what. Okay.
Okay. Understood. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, friends. Done for today. Tomorrow I will create one separate this GitHub drive also for your batch. Daily basis, whatever we are doing the code that I will come push into the GitHub server. I'll show you how to pull from your end also. On day basis, you can get the code from GitHub server also. That will be shared through. I'll share that tomorrow. You can pull the code from tomorrow onwards. Okay. I'll create one separate repository for your batch. Okay, friends.
Okay, sir.
Okay, friends. Done for today. We'll meet tomorrow same timing with the same link. Thank you,
Hello.
friends. Nice day.
Hello.
Bye. Yes, yes, yes.
Hi, sir. I'm Padmini, sir.
Yes,
I
madam.
joined Java. I joined manual testing and Selenium by Mahesh Garu in the January.
Ah.
In the middle of the class, I quit, sir, because of my office calls. Again, I rejoined this class, sir. But I didn't get any mail, sir. I paid all the amount, 8,000 that time.
You are not, you have paid for Mahesh, I think. You have to join for him, right? Not for my class, right?
Yeah, but that one I quit, sir. DurgaSoft only, they gave the link, sir, first time. They recommended
Okay.
your class, sir.
Okay.
You can
Okay, fine.
continue this class, sir. That's why I
Yeah,
joined.
yeah, no issues, no issues. If you want to continue my classes, you wish you update to the management for the same. So definitely they'll give for you. And I'll share the documents also. I'll share the recordings of mine. Not an
Okay.
issue.
Okay, sir.
So I think today only I received all your mail IDs, some of them. 9 people.
What, do you get my mail ID, sir? I pay the
One
amount.
second, one second. Let me check. Let me check. 1 second.
Mini.pandu mail ID, Padmini.
Your mail ID, can you please repeat?
Mini.pandu, MINI dot
1
PAND.
second. I'm sharing. 8 hours ago, I received the mail with the people, 9 people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10
There
plus.
is small letters, sir. Can you please increase the font? No, in that there is my mail ID, sir.
Newly joined people's mail IDs, all these things.
Okay,
8 hours
sir.
ago, the mail. Okay.
Okay, I will ask them, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, please communicate with them. Once I get confirmation from them, definitely I can share the documents and videos, all those things. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Friends, thank you very much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Ravi, can you give me 1 minute?
Right, sir.
I want to share my screen once and show. Actually, in
Dileep,
program, yeah.
yes. It's not your computer laptop, right? Sorry, it's not your company laptop, right?
No, sir, no.
Okay, fine. So make sure when
It's
you're
my
telling it,
one.
yeah. Otherwise you'll get trouble. Yeah.
Actually, I tried this interface, but it's asking for private static object creation, sir. But for you, not asking. I don't know why it was asking.
What is the class? Durga first program. Okay. So you created variables and we created the 2 methods, huh? Durga and Durga sub.
Yeah.
What is the issue, sir? Now?
This one it's asking, sir, when I create a program, private static. If we create object,
Where to create object, sir?
then it will
Not object.
find, right?
That is not an object, sir. That is not an object. That's a class reference you created.
Main
Objects means
class, main
you
class
wrote
I
the
have
class name
created.
of. No, listen,
But
sir. What
once I create
listen,
this,
listen. See
yeah, tell me.
here in the main method, you created object new Durga first program of. This is called class object. New Durga first prog of. This is what a class object. Where you are storing class object into. Sir, where is the reference, sir? So don't mess up all those things, sir. You are created a class reference as a private static, then you're calling like this. Don't confuse such things, first of all. Just create an object, sir. After object, before object creation, before equals, just give one variable and store into one class. This object is okay. New Durga first program of is a class object. That's okay. That equals before store into one variable and is of type Durga first prog. You have to give that. Sir, are you getting?
So,
sir, please.
sorry, yeah, sir.
First of all, what I'm saying that. Listen first what I'm saying that. Did I say you create object like this? Why you're creating differently and you are getting confused? Please follow the recording, sir. How I said to create an object is the correct one. Friends, anyone can guide. Is this he is doing the correct one object creation? Is he wrong? Did I say to create object like this? Huh? Sir, what is the process of creating class object, sir? Please tell me. Dilip.
Yes.
Tell me, sir. What is the process of creating class object?
We have to assign the variable. So I have created it object as a variable, and what is the problem here, sir? I need to get actually.
So first of all, you're getting confused.
Sir,
What is the object? What is the class reference? You are first of all getting confusion there. What is my sincere request? Please watch my recording, what I shared. Then come to know what is object, what is the class reference, you'll come to know. So first of all, you are getting confusion. What is object? What is the class reference also? Right? I said, while you're sharing the screen, I said, what is the object? Tell me what is the object we say right here? What is the class object here? 5 minutes before
Durga
also,
first.
only Durga first program is a object. Huh? Huh? Only that one is called as a class object. Huh? Along with new keyword. Huh?
Yeah, along with new keyword.
New Durga first program of is a class object. Where will show the class object?
In object variable. Anything you have told we can store in
store in one variable. Then why? What is this Durga first program dot obj? Remove the first of all. Keep only obj. And should be stored into what type? Durga first program class type. Yes. I think in top you have already declared the class reference. So that's why it is not giving. Yeah, fine. No, it will work now. Save it and run it. I think class reference you declared in the top, I guess. That's why it was not giving any error. Yeah.
Yes, interface already created.
So go to. So why these many errors are coming? Public static requirement stringx. Yeah. Sir, first of all, see the program, sir. First of all, you're getting a lot of just
Okay.
see the call and come to see. When the concepts are not understood, don't come and ask me that all directly. First, you watch the recordings thrice to make understand. Okay, na? Even it's not. See, you must be able to answer if asking some question. You are not in a position to answer to my question also, which is you're not following any concepts. Blindly, you're doing that. First, you watch the recording what I shared. Okay, na? Please watch the recordings twice and thrice to get understand the concept. Then you come to me, then ask some questions. You must be in a position to answer, right? First of all, minimum that you're even not answering. You're not getting confusion. What is object? What is class reference? Also, I said right. Equals right side is equal to right side. We call as a class object, which is new class name of. Right side is a storing into one variable of class type. That's a class reference variable. Equals left side part we call as a class variable. We call class reference variable. Equals right side we call as a class object. First you make understand the differences, then you'll understand the program. Okay. Just watch the recording. Just watch the recording twice and thrice. Okay. Got it. So okay friends, done for today. We'll meet tomorrow same timing. Okay. Thank you, friends. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.